Today we're going to practice our loose leash walking with surfaces. So I've picked some surfaces that I have around my house. This is a bath mat, or this is an entryway mat. I've got a yoga mat that I cut up. You don't have to do that for this exercise. That's a bar mat. And then I, of course, have a bunch of dog equipment, so that's my other surface. But some other ideas could be bubble wrap, tissue paper, a box. These are all things that you can put into this game. So what we're going to do for this game is that we're going to be rewarding the dog for being in our cookie spot, right? So if they're in my bubble of where I want them to be from a loose leash walking perspective, I'm going to click and treat. And then we're also going to add these surfaces in as an added bonus and to keep the dog interested in what we're doing. So for each of these surfaces, I just want you to pick a position that you want the dog to be in and see if you can get your dog to do it. All right, we're going to start by walking from this bath mat to the Cato board. Bishop, ready? Yes. So he's already forging ahead because he's very excited about all these surfaces. So I'm using my marker word yes to get him back into my cookie spot. So he was probably here. I said yes just to get him further back because I really like him right here. Yes, good boy. Okay. All right, we're going to keep walking. Sit. Good boy. Okay. Sit. Yes. Okay. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Now, for your dogs, they may not be as excited as Bishop is. Sit. To be on these surfaces. So if that's the case, what I want you to do is reward your dog for any interaction with the object at all. So if, let's say, you put some bubble wrap out and the dog is like, there's no way I'm touching it. If they're sniffing it, I want you rewarding them. If you are able to get them to get rewarded for any interaction with the object, sniffing, pawing, looking at it, then the likelihood is that you're going to keep getting more offered behaviors towards that object as long as you've rewarded the simpler things. Okay, so if they are unwilling to be put on it, right, they looked at it, click and treat. You wait a little bit longer, see if you'll get anything else, click and treat. And then eventually you can get to the point where they put all of their paws on it, click and treat. And then eventually you can ask for positions. But if they're uncertain about the object, ask for the position last. All right, let's keep going. Now, Bishop is very excited about all these objects, so he kind of forged ahead. So I backed up like we did in our loose leash walking videos to get him back with me. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Wait. Now, last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a little bit more distance. Oh, he's not good at staying, is he? Bishop. I'm just going to create a little bit more distance to show you some more loose leash walking. Bishop. All right. So I have my leash. I got a little loop here. Got my dog next to my side. Yes. I rewarded him for looking at me. When you're doing loose leash walking, right, we want a reward in the circle, and we also want a reward for any eye contact. Right, we're walking. Yes. Good. And we're going to just keep walking. Come on. Yes. Come on. Testing him to see if he's walking with me. He definitely is. Yes. And this is a game you can play too. If they're starting to forge ahead, right, switch directions. See if the dog will follow you. Yes. And then reward them in your cookie spot. All right, so that was loose leash walking with surfaces.